Don't miss out on our new videos by subscribing Logic Heap and pressing the bell icon.
Hello friends, welcome to Logic Heap. In this tutorial, we are going to continue the discussion on comparison of algorithms using time complexity. Now in the last class, we saw how we can compare, and at the last we also discussed that we only need to consider the larger values of n. Okay, because we are looking for the worst cases when input size is really large, so we need to consider only the larger values. Now, question arises is, how large is going to be n? My answer for this would be n tends to infinity. Okay, n is becoming very huge, that it is tending to infinity. Then how you will do the calculations for time complexity? Suppose I give you T1n as 68n square plus 57n plus 35, okay, and T2n as 98n plus 53 root n plus 75. Suppose these are the two time complexities, you need to compare them. Now what you will do, n is tending to infinity, can you do it like this? Infinity square plus 57 into infinity plus 35. Can we do calculations like this? No, right? Because this is going to give you infinity only. So how we do the calculations or how we compare the algorithm? So the important thing that you need to understand is, here let's consider a very large value of n, not infinity, very large value. Now in this case, if you put this value of n here, it is going to be 68 into this large value into again this large value. Now in this value, this has become really huge, right? Now if you add 35 to it, is it going to make much difference to this value? No. 57n as well, this is also not going to make much difference to it. Now as you increase the value of n, this difference is becoming huge, that these values are like negligible. So when n is tending to infinity, you only need to consider the larger term and you can ignore the smaller terms. So here when n is tending to infinity, only consider larger terms. Fine. So here, what is the larger term? 68n square. So T1n is 68n square. And T2n is, so root n is like n to the power 1 by 2. So this is the larger term, 98n. Now this is the linear equation, this is the quadratic equation. So of course, linear is going to perform better. Okay. So see, comparison has even become more easy. You only need to consider the larger terms. So that's how you can compare when n is tending to infinity. Now you understood this, but sometimes the time complexities are not just n square, n or n cube. It could be 2 power n or log n or n log n or factorial n. In all these cases, you should know, suppose 2 power n is bigger or n square is bigger. So you need to know the comparison between these functions. So that's why I'm going to tell you the time complexity comparison table, using which you can compare time complexities. Okay guys, so this is the time complexity comparison table I was talking about. If you go from bottom to the upside, you will see that time complexities are in the increasing order. So 1 is the best time complexity, then log n, root n, n log n squared, 2 power n, factorial n. So generally the time complexities comparison boils down to these functions. So these are going to be really useful. Let's see how. Suppose you have two time complexities, one is this and second is this. In this one, firstly we need to find the larger term because we are considering that n is tending to infinity. In that case, smaller terms are like negligible. So we'll only consider here 2 power n as between 2 power n and factorial n In this table as well, 2 power n is at the higher side, so we only need to consider the larger term. So here it is 2 power n. Okay, so instead of considering this whole, we can neglect these two terms. Then here in T2n, it is very straightforward. We only need to consider n log n. Now the comparison lies between 2 power n and n log n. So see this table, n log n is here and 2 power n is here. So in this table, as we are moving up, the time complexities are increasing. So this one is better, okay, because it is lying below 2 power n. So that's how you can use this table. So I'll suggest you to memorize this table well, because it is going to help you a lot. Thank you for now, and in the next tutorial we are going to start with big O notation. Thank you.